Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to unravel the confusing world of corporate filings. And today we've got a special treat, a deep dive into a filing from Pangaea Logistics Solutions Limited, or Panel, on the Nasdaq. It looks like they're shaking things up a bit with a new agreement and a new face on the board. Before we dive in, if this kind of decoding and analysis is your jam, be sure to subscribe and join our Discord community linked in the description below. It is where we break down these filings even further. So what is the big news here? Pangaea, a company involved in shipping and logistics, has signed a cooperation agreement with Strategic Shipping Incorporated, or SSI. Now, this isn't just a friendly handshake, it comes with some serious terms. The agreement puts certain restrictions in place until June of 2026. Think of it as a timeout for certain actions both companies can take concerning each other. This is a current report on Form 8K, which means it is reporting on a significant event that happens between the company's regular quarterly or annual filings. For Panel, this event is a material definitive agreement, effectively a big deal agreement and a change in their board of directors. The agreement itself is pretty important, and it has been filed as an exhibit. Anyone who wants to read the nitty-gritty can check it out. But the headline here is that Panel is bringing a new person onto their board of directors. Paul M. Leanne Jr. has been appointed as a Class III director and will serve until the company's 2026 annual meeting. He is also slated to be nominated for re-election at that meeting. This appointment comes based on a recommendation from the Nominating and ESG Committee, which, as you might guess, focuses on company governance and environmental, social, and governance matters. Now let's talk about this board change in more detail. The board size is actually increasing from 9 to 10 members to accommodate Mr. Leand. He is filling the vacancy created by this increase and is considered independent according to Nasdaq's rules, which is a good sign for good corporate governance. He'll be compensated just like the other non-employee directors with a mix of cash and stock. Importantly, there are no secret deals or understandings behind his appointment other than what is already been disclosed, and he doesn't appear to have any reportable interests in any upcoming transactions with the company. To ensure everyone gets the same information at the same time, the company announced this agreement and the board change via press release on the 28th of November. This is pretty standard practice to avoid giving any select group an unfair advantage in knowing about these developments. The information provided in this report is meant to be a disclosure under Regulation FD, which is all about fair disclosure. Now, while this filing doesn't have detailed financial statements like a 10Q or 10K it does attach several important documents. We have the cooperation agreement itself, Exhibit 10.1, and the press release announcing everything, Exhibit 99.1. It is a bit light on numbers this time around, focusing more on the strategic partnership and board changes. However, the lack of immediate financial discussion in this particular filing doesn't mean Pangaea isn't focused on its numbers. It is just for this specific report the emphasis is on governance and corporate agreements. So what does this all mean for Pangaea Logistics Solutions? On the surface, they're strengthening their board and entering into what seems like a strategic alliance. Bringing in a new director like Mr. Leand can inject fresh perspectives and expertise. The cooperation agreement with SSI indicates a move towards collaboration, which can sometimes lead to cost efficiencies or expanded market reach in the competitive shipping industry. The standstill restrictions suggest a period of stability and cooperation between the two entities, which is often a positive sign for any ongoing business relationship. However, we don't have much financial data in this specific report to analyze their current performance. We typically look for revenue growth, profit margins, or cash flow to truly assess the company's health. But based on the information that is here, the direction seems to be one of strategic alignment and strengthening governance. The key takeaway is that Pangaea is actively managing its corporate structure and relationships to navigate the market. What is notable here is how this filing focuses on the operational and governance side rather than immediate financial results. This often happens when a company is making significant changes that aren't directly tied to quarterly earnings, but rather to long-term strategy. The risk for Panel in this scenario would be ensuring the cooperation agreement truly benefits both parties and that the new board member can add significant value. The opportunity lies in leveraging these new partnerships and expertise to potentially improve future financial performance and market standing. Ultimately, Pangaea is making moves that suggest a proactive approach to its business. While we can't see the financial impact directly in this particular filing, these are the kinds of strategic decisions that can often pave the way for future success or challenges. We'll need to keep an eye on their upcoming financial reports to see how these developments translate into actual numbers. Alright, that is our breakdown of Pangaea Logistics Solutions Limited latest filing. What do you think about these strategic moves and the new board appointment? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And as always, don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. It is the best place to connect and discuss these filings further. Thanks for watching. See you next time.